Yeah, look, it was it was a little bit tight, Clayton. Nothing abnormal, but we're really confident he's going to play. He just came off the track and he get a bit of treatment, but yeah, we haven't got too many concerns that he won't play, so he'll be out there on Saturday.
What's the issue, Simon?
It's just a little bit tight in his quad, so we'll get the right treatment, but he's really confident. He sort of, it certainly wasn't an incident. It was just tight for the whole session, so it was more precautionary, bring him off the track and make sure he's right to go.
And Hogan?
Hogan was crook yesterday, so he just didn't train today. We kept him away from the group and he'll do some training over the next couple of days.
And Hibbert, any chance?
No, Hibbo won't play. He's probably still a few weeks away.
Okay.
So, so we're missing him again this week, but the other boys should be right to go.
And Harms as well.
Yeah, look, he had his operation on Monday. Jeez, we've got a few going on, haven't we?
Fine, he's next.
Yeah, Harms had his operation Monday. He won't do any ball work until Saturday. So he's a wait and see at this point. But once again, everything's progressed really well. Surgeon's happy, and obviously it's all about the swelling coming out of the hand. So we'll train him Saturday, but we're confident that he'll play as well.
Some pretty big news for the club with Angus Brayshaw re-signing. Must be pretty happy with that.
Yeah, look, it's terrific. It's another great indicator of our young group wanting to stay together. I think we've had a number of those this year, but it's a credit to Angus what he's been able to do with himself and his football over the last 6 months, especially. He obviously went through a really difficult time with concussion. He's done a great job. His family, the medical staff, but also the coaches have built him back up. And the way he's playing at the moment, has really typified the investment that he's made into his footy. And it's just a terrific story to have a young player that's committed to our footy club for another 4 years. So we're extremely excited and happy, and it's just another step of keeping this group together.
Given the setbacks that he has faced, I guess that's the kind of character of someone that you want at the club going forward, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. The Melbourne person, we want people that are really resilient, and he's faced a lot of adversity in his first few years as a footballer, and to come through that, I think it's really holding his footy in great position right now. He's being able to deal with a lot of different scenarios and work through that resilient profiling in games and really perform at a really high level.
The final 90 seconds of the Geelong game has been dissected a fair bit. Do you do any match simulation to try and replicate the sort of late game conditions like that?
Look, we reviewed it strongly. It's one of the great lessons you get in footy. Being able to handle those moments, being exposed to those moments more and more. And as a footy club, we want to be in those situations where we expose ourselves as best we can. But when you're there and you don't get the result, you need to review it, and we have. And we're looking forward to the next time that we get ourselves in that position. Hopefully it's this week.
What kind of test do the Crows give you this week, do you think?
Look, their home form's outstanding. Their ability to play our late oval. They're certainly moving the ball in a way that's quite dynamic again, and their best players are back in the team and playing some pretty strong footy. So we're under no illusions the task that's in front of us. But once again, it was no different to the week that's just gone. Let's really go there with the right mindset, the right attitude, and put ourselves in a position where we can really play a strong brand of footy.
Simon, were the playing group insulted by Dermot Brereton's comments about a gentleman's club?
Look, in reflection of Dermy's comments, to be fair, it's 40 years ago. And for me personally, it doesn't offend me. Being a gentleman's fine. James Bond was a gentleman, but he was a killer as well. So, I think gentleman's fine. But, in fairness, if everyone sits back and looks at our playing group in this club, we have a lot of competitors in this club, and there will become a ruthless nature to the way we play. And that's going to happen over a period of time.
Just a word on Louis Milestone and what he's meant to this club.
Look, he's been outstanding since he come. Clearly he had an unbelievable history at the Hawthorn Football Club. But since he's come to us, you admire him from afar. But when he comes into your environment, you see what a competitor he is. And he wants to win. He wants to be in successful environments and wants to win. He drives that from a leadership perspective, and the way he plays, he's been unbelievable for this club.
In your mind, how long can he keep going?
Look, I'd love for him to keep going as long as he can. He's still playing to a really high level. We love what he brings to our group. He's a true competitor. So as he said, that time will be when he wants it to be. And those discussions, while his body's feeling good and he's playing to the level, he just rolls on.
One of those gentlemen who fights to the end is Bernie Vince. Were you perplexed by the commentary around that? Obviously, a few players have spoken about it. You haven't. Are you perplexed by that?
Yeah, I am, because I see it every week in clubs that play footy and they lose big games. Bernie's a true competitor. He plays siren to siren. And if people really understood that the friendship he's got with Danger and the conversation that had taken place, they'd probably hold those comments back a little bit. I was totally perplexed. He loves this footy club, and in the end, it was probably a little bit insulting.